Hey y'all. I said, let me go ahead and get my little dusty stuff on live. I wasn't planning on getting on live, girl. But I was like, well, I wasn't gonna get on until later, but I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and knock it out. So I didn't knock myself out. Y'all, I just posted a video. It's hilarious. Cause bro, I can't make this up. When I be trying to go hard, it be the devil always try. I'm just playing now. But let me I'm getting back on TikTok today, dude. So let me see. Child. Mama, you should be doing this. Oh shit. I'm gonna learn how to do this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Hey y'all, I'm back on TikTok. What's up? What's wrong with you?
Do you know where any bandages are?
Look up there in the cabinet.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I fell.
On the scooter?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just scratched my fingers.
Oh no. Here, put some peroxide on it too. Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, take a chill pill if you need to. Okay. It's up there in the cabinet. Okay. Jesus. Hey y'all. Y'all, when I tell y'all my pride is hurt, baby, it's hurt. It's hurt. It's hurt. Y'all gotta go look at the reel that I just posted because I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. But anyways, hey guys, happy Thursday. Um, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I usually try to get on here and help mamas make money online, baby. I need help, okay? Y'all, I'm still in my pajamas. Today is it's not going how I planned. Trying to get back into my content creation, my content creation bag, but girl, it be a little stressful, child. I've been trying to do a better job and vlog for y'all asses. Y'all always like, you don't be doing the everything is content videos anymore like I used to. If you do not know, I have a series on my YouTube channel where I show like I'm very passionate about showing women how to make money online with done for you digital products because they really changed the game for me. And so any opportunity that I can try to put other mamas on, I try to. And girl, so I was in my daughter's room because again, so again, if this is your first time seeing me, my style of content creation is I'm real big on like, baby, I ain't an aesthetic person. Like I'm cute, don't get me wrong, but like I don't live an aesthetic lifestyle like that. And I know for a lot of women, especially when I was, being a coach and everything like that and helping so many women, I had noticed that, a lot of women what's been holding them back from starting their content journey and stuff like that, or monetizing their life, is they feel like they have to have this aesthetic or they have to live this certain type of lifestyle. And it's like, no, you don't, girl. You can have a regular ass, dusty ass life like me. So I intentionally try to film content, showing that. And so it's funny because I'm vlogging, y'all. This is literally just a few minutes ago. When I tell you pride is motherfucking hurt, baby, my hip is sore. I'm not making it up. So I'm in my daughter's room, and her room is a mess, like always, right? Girl, and then so I'm vlogging. I'm proud of me, y'all, because I'm trying to get back into my little vlogging bag. Girl, vlogging everything. And I got the camera propped up on the on the windowsill. Y'all have to go watch the reel. I'm gonna upload the short on YouTube too. But hey, hi, great job. Great job being on live so much. You're not alone and things not going as planned, but we got this. Thank you, Jessica. What the hell? Okay, he scared the hell out of me. Thank you, Jessica. Hey, sis, how are you? Hey, Trinice, how are you? Trinice, I seen your comments and stuff. Thank you so much for the birthday love and everything like that. And thank you so much. I was reading your Trinice. Every time I read your goddamn messages, I start breaking down crying. Our connection. But thank you, sis. I ain't had a chance. Y'all, I be trying to genuinely respond back. You know what I'm saying? People be flooding me with love, but thank you. I appreciate it. Hey Tori, happy almost Friday, girl. I'm glad you're okay. But it was. And you know what? That's why I had to get on there and share. But no, so I'm trying to film, and I'm like, I be so proud to be back, especially when I be remembering to pick up the camera and vlog this because again, I know a lot of people like my little series. Everything is content, girl. And so I'm in there, and like she got shit all over the floor. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna set my thing up on her little slide on her bed. And you know how my ass y'all, I don't know why still to this day I like to film my content, and it's crazy because I don't be using a filter. It's just something about it. I don't like using the timer on the iPhone, so I be filming content on my I film content on Snapchat. You know how you press the little button and you walk away. Yeah, and so I only had like I think I had like 10 seconds left of because I always try to do the whole full. Hey, Shimmy, how are you, sis? Welcome in. Uh, I was trying to film like the little like the 10 seconds that I had, so I was trying to rush. Girl, then slipped and fell. These goddamn slippers that I got on, and then being on her rug, then slipped and fell. Baby, when I say I really felt like I cracked my goddamn hip. Thank you for the rose, sis. I appreciate you. But when I say I feel like I really did crack my hip. But for real, but you know what? Everything is content. We're not letting that content go to waste. But when y'all see the real video, what I was trying to do, like that shit, okay? But anyways, it's all love. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I was embarrassed. My pride was hurt a little bit, and it was so funny because my husband, he was downstairs. He said, "You up there filming that shit again, ain't you?" I said, I'm just I'm just trying to live my dreams. I'm just trying to live my dreams. But anyways, like I said, if this is your first time seeing me, I normally am on here to encourage women and really to just motivate you to start your content journey in general because there's so many different ways to monetize yourself online, being yourself. You don't have to put on this fake persona or anything like that. You can literally be yourself. You can literally be yourself and get paid for it. And girl, you're good. Girl, I don't take it personal. I know you're busy. I know you busy too, Trinice, getting them contracts and stuff like that. I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you, sis. But yeah, so typically I get on here and I share a course that I got started with. But I really kind of wanted to quickly talk about because y'all I'm limited on my time. Because like I said, I wasn't planning on getting on live until 6. I usually try to get on around like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, when the mamas get off of work and stuff so we can chop it up. But baby, like I said, I had to sit my ass down. So I was like, well, you know what? I might as well go ahead and get on live and knock it out. But basically, long story short, what I do, and like I said, if you are seeing me, you're like, girl, what the hell is you talking about? Where you come from? I was looking for ways to make money online, and after dibbling and dabbling in so many different side hustles, I felt like still confused. I felt stuck. I felt like, damn, I'm doing a lot for a little bit of money, you know. And I had this shift within myself where I was like, I know there has to be an easier way and honestly funner, I know it's not a word, but a more fun way to make money and where I don't feel like I gotta do too much. You know, I had dabbled in the UGC space, and I like it. It's crazy. I've been getting a lot of like emails lately and stuff like that. I guess I'm about to fall back into it by default. But with UGC, and if you're not familiar with that, it's user generated content. And the really cool thing about it is you can make content for brands and you know you can make some money from it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, girl, in the beginning, what they don't tell you is they don't even try to pay you shit, and you be doing a lot for a little bit of money. And I didn't like that feeling. I mean, I like getting free products and things like that, but I felt like I was doing a lot for $300, for $100, for $50, or for getting free product. Because a lot of brands be just trying to gift your ass, and I'm like, hell no, I don't want to do this. So I was like, you know what? There has to be a way. There has to be a way. And you know, when I had first heard about digital marketing in general, I had the basis of what I like I how I understood it was, you know, solving people's problems, you know, finding a way to serve and solve people's problems. Thank you. And if you can do that, you can make money. So I with being in the UGC space, I had seen so many women or just UGC creators in general struggling with to actually make sales, struggling to actually get UGC deals with brands. Like, you know, again, a lot of brands will try to like, hey, we ain't got no budget right now. We just gonna gift you some product. And you know, regardless if you have a following or not, it's a lot of work that still consists of creating content, editing content, coming up with the idea, you know, and depending on what brand you're dealing with, girl, if they trying to send back the content to you and ask you to re-edit it, so it was a lot. And I just kind of got fed up. I was like, baby, I'm not doing this for no $200. I'm not doing this for no, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about y'all. I would be doing because I feel like I've never really said this, like, so y'all can understand seriously. A brand will ask you to do, can you do 10 videos, 10 like short form videos, 30 seconds, 10, let's just start there, 10, crazy, right? 10 short form videos. And it's so funny, I'm actually sharing this in my community where I talk about UGC, and just so people can really understand, because when you don't know, when you're unfamiliar with things, you get excited in the beginning. Anytime a motherfucker want to try to send you something for free, you like, girl, send me something for free, absolutely. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, in UGC, y'all, a lot of people don't understand this. Again, you can make some money in it, it's great, I'm not knocking it in any kind of way, but once I figured out that I could make a lot of money in a short period of time, I was like, baby, what the hell is this? but like brands will be like, hey, could you do me 10 reels that are 30 seconds? Can you give me like 6 story posts? And then like let's say, I don't know, maybe like provide like 10 images. And guess how much they be trying to pay your ass? $150. $50. I've seen like stuff where it be like, can we get 60 videos for $50? Are you insane? And again, sometimes a lot of brands will want you to come up with the brief, come up with the idea. So you're the editor, the director, the creative, you know what I'm saying? Like you every motherfucking thing, and it's like for $50. Are you are you insane? And like I said, if you don't know any better and you don't know your worth, you're gonna be like, well, okay. And again, I will say this: if you are someone that is thinking about dabbling into the UGC space, I tell people this all the time, straight up. Like, you definitely gonna be doing some shit for free in the beginning, and that's fine. But that's a great way, to build up your portfolio and to start, really kind of getting yourself out there. Because once, like, this is like a little hack that I feel like people don't know. Like, y'all can create your own brand deals, your own brand sponsorships, right? Because again, a lot of brands, that's where they find people at. When they see like, ooh, she talked about Colgate toothpaste and the way she talked about it and how many likes she got and how many follow, granted, UGC is not really based on like followers and likes, but just sometimes just how good the content is. They'll feel a certain type of way and be like, shit, I want you to review my shit. And that's essentially how UGC works. So in the beginning, a lot of people think that they have to run out and buy all this different product, where it's like UGC, the one thing that I learned about it that really, like, I was able to tap into it so fast and actually see revenue, I think, fairly quickly. Because again, I know a lot of people that would do it for months and never would be making any money. They just like, girl, I'm still getting gifted product. Girl, fuck that. You better learn how to negotiate and talk. um I was like, again, in that space, I was just like, man, it's got to be another way, bro. I'm not doing all this work for a little bit of money. And like I said, going back and forth, sometimes a brand, you didn't spend all this time and trying to meet the deadline of turning in the content to the brand, and then they hit you back the day of the due date. Because it's the thing, there's a lot of negotiation with UGC. There's a lot of negotiating with brand deals in general. And like, child, I don't want to get into that, but like, you damn near almost need a lawyer sometimes, y'all, because the way these brands be trying to play in your face, especially with smaller creators, it's insane. But we'll talk about that for another day. But with all that being said, like I said, I was like, man, there's got to be another way, a smarter way to make money online and where it flows. I want to make money in my sleep. Like, I don't feel like I'm making money in my sleep by doing UGC. Like, yeah, I'm making some money, but like with net 30 and net 60 and net 90, and if you don't know what that is, a brand will have you turn in this content and say, let's say it's due this July, whatever like that. Okay, I gotta have this content turned in by August 1st, right? So I got all this time to work on whatever. I turn in my content. I used to try to turn my shit in like, as early as possible, because I know brands be quick to be like, can you fix that? Can you fix that? But some brands will fuck with you because the negotiation of your contract or whatever your deal was may be like, hey, we're gonna pay you this if you turn this in by this. And like I said, they be trying to be slick and wait to the last minute and be like, oh, could you re-edit this? Bitch, I'm on vacation. I'm working a job. How the hell am I going to edit this? And I turn this into you a week in advance, and you just now getting back with me the day before. And if I don't have it turned in, then that kind of, you see what I'm saying? So again, with all of that, it just made it so frustrating for me. But again, this was like when I saw the trend of like digital marketing, people was talking about that. And I was like, well, shit, I didn't make money in this. Granted, I'm not the most professional person or whatever like that, but I didn't make some money. And again, although even at the time I felt like it wasn't a lot for me, or for like being in UGC, it was compared to so many people, because being in different groups, I would see so many people talking about like, man, like I've been doing this for 6 months, a year, and I still haven't got a paid deal. I'm still getting gifted product. I'm still getting, hey Edward, how are you? Yeah, no, seriously, for real. And I don't know. I'm just a helper at heart. I love helping people. I just get joy in it, whatever like that. So I was like, shit. Everybody on this trend talking about digital marketing, and when I heard about digital marketing originally, I was told it was strictly like a PDF thing, and I'm like, PDFs like from work, and so I was like, why would anybody want to buy that shit? Like, I don't want to buy a PDF. But so I thought I was kind of thinking outside the box, and so I was like, you know what? Since I made money in UGC, and a lot of people obviously in these Facebook groups and Twitter groups and stuff like that, they need help. Shit, I'm gonna get them a sauce and I'm gonna sell it. And they talking about you can sell these little low ticket items and like they'll go crazy because they low ticket. So I literally compiled all of the knowledge that I had. I'm doing good. How are you? I compiled all the information that I had via UGC. Like I was putting together like how this is how you set up your portfolio. This is how you reach out to brands. This is what you say to brands. This is where to find brands. And I even included 50 like known brands where I had like their email or their creative like director or influencer person so, like email so you can get in direct contact with them. And I literally would like give people a blueprint, a template of what to say, and this is how you reach out to them. And so I compiled all this information together, and I was like, again, I had seen so many people like on YouTube and uh I feel like it was more so Twitter at the time talking about again, they just selling PDFs and they selling them for $10, $12, but they making, you know what I'm saying, like $5,000 a day from this one little bitty ass product. So I'm like, ain't nobody giving away this type of information that I'm giving away. Like I'm literally like when I say not gatekeeping, baby, I'm literally giving away the sauce. Okay. Like I'm giving you everything that you need to start your UGC business, start getting brand deals, and even reach out to brand deals. Like, I mean, and reach out to brands that, again, you have this small following or whatever. And if they work for me, if they work with me, they'll work with you. Because at the time, y'all, I didn't have no following. I had like maybe 20 something followers when I first got started with UGC. And y'all, I hopped on the scene. I was so excited. I was like, man, this shit gonna snap. You know, I went into Canva, did my little 1 2 1 2. And girl hopped on the scene and didn't nobody buy my shit. Didn't nobody buy nothing. Okay, nothing. Are you enjoying the new? I am. I'm taking some things away from. I haven't finished going through it all, but because y'all know how again, I have my thoughts about it, AI, but I want to learn just for the sake of my community, so I can definitely add in stuff there. How you feeling about it? How you feeling about it, Edward? I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I like the content. Don't get me wrong. That sounded messed up. I like the content. I just don't like AI. I don't. I like it for pictures and stuff like that. But anyways, let me finish, y'all. So yeah, I had hopped on the scene, girl, and I was y'all. When I say like was so proud, like I wish I could. And I said I need to find this for my webinar that I do. Like the tech, I was reading the text message that I had sent Babe, and I was like, man, Babe, this is about to go crazy. This is about to change our life right here. I know it is because ain't nobody giving away this information. So again, nobody bought my shit, and I thought that digital marketing was a scam. I thought it was too good to be true, and I thought these hoes was out here lying. I did. Like it really, like it kind of like it just made me feel a certain type of way because again, like I was just like, there's nobody doing this. But it wasn't until I realized that I didn't know how to market, I didn't know how to sell, I didn't know anything about sales psychology, and that was the part of the reason why my products failed. Now, granted, I did end up having a few people, and it's so crazy because like I didn't even understand marketing like that to the point where like I wasn't promoting my product, I wasn't really talking about it. I just listed it and thought that that was gonna bring in leads, thought that that was gonna bring in sales. I wasn't actively on, I mean, I was in Facebook groups, but at the same time, I had kind of got a bad taste from like Facebook groups and things like that because again, the whole reason why I sparked to even create this digital product that I had put together was when I would be in different groups, I would be giving people like information, and people would be mad, y'all. Like people would be really mad, like, girl, don't be telling them this now, or don't be telling people how much you get paid and stuff like that. Like you messing it up for other people, and I'm like, what the hell is this group for? Like, aren't we supposed to be helping each other? So that's what made me like even spark to kind of like branch off and do something different. And again, being, someone small, I was like, I know I'm going to come off like relatable because again, I don't have a large following or whatever. And if I can make money in this, granted, it's not nothing crazy, but like if I can make some money, I'm sure, a motherfucker would appreciate an extra 400, 500 here. I'm not a fan as there should be free options to make one and not just that's true. Yeah, but then one, what's so crazy? When it comes to that, like I don't care how much you pay for it, it still has that look about it. That's what I don't like about it. I'd be damned if I pay for. I mean, I am paying for some shit, but like I don't know. I have my thoughts on that, Edward. I don't know. Like I definitely, I'm with you when you said the paid shit, but they be having like the free. I'd be like, damn, the free shit look just as good as the paid stuff because it's like they can't. I mean, you can get it. It's I don't know. Don't get me started. Don't get me started because I'll go down a rabbit hole and yeah. So yeah, because I didn't have the marketing skills and all that, I was just like, fuck digital marketing. These hoes is out here lying. Ain't no way that they making all this money in this short period of time. There's no way. There's no way because a lot of the people that I know that be selling products, and I went down that rabbit hole too of buying a whole bunch of just random stuff and random courses and things like that. And I would hop into it and it would be so hard to like, I don't know, like go through the information. And it still left me feeling stuck. So I was like, they're like, they gotta be lying. It's not true. It's not true. So fast forward as I continue to do UGC because bitch, I needed some kind of passive income. So even though I was talking shit about UGC, I like went ahead and continued with it. And then I started hearing more and more about digital marketing, digital marketing, digital marketing. But this time I'm hearing about it and people are talking about master resale rights. And I'm like, what the hell is master resale rights or MRR? And I'm like, again, it's a scam. So whatever it is, they a motherfucker lie, or whatever. And I don't know why I never correlated or coordinated MRR to MLM. I know a lot of people be thinking that like, oh, it's an MLM or a pyramid scheme, but it's not. It literally is what it says. It's master resale rights. And so I was like, man, nah, it's gotta be too good to be true. And then at the time, I didn't see any black people, y'all. To be completely honest with you, I didn't see any black women talking about it. I seen a whole bunch of white girls, and I was like, yeah, okay, of course they gonna promote some stuff. But I continued to pray because I just was like, I was just in such a burnout, like just moment in my life. My husband was really working 2 jobs and he was killing himself. And I was like, bro, I'm tired of like having to put a vacation on a payment plan. I'm tired of having to, like put it on a payment plan 2 years out, 3 years out. I'm tired of like, I'm saying? I'm tired of like, if I want to take at the time, y'all, we could go to Target. So don't come for me. I'm tired of not being able to take my babies to Target. And if they want to just, had them a little mini shopping spree, I couldn't do it. And so I was like, man, I know there's a way. I'm not giving up until I find a way to make this money online. So maybe the only thing that I knew that I could do was talk to Jesus. So I started praying. I asked God. I even went on a fast because I just knew that, like, I was like, man, God revealed to me, because I know there's a way. I know there's a simple way. I know I'm not asking for much, but I know there's a simpler way. I know it is, right? And so here comes digital marketing again. All the little ads pop up. You know how when you start watching stuff, girl, it be in your algorithm anyway. So again, master resale rights starts coming up. But again, I'm like, nah, man, that stuff is too good to be true. Where the black people at? I ain't seen no black people talking about it. Where's the token black girl? Because I ain't seen her. And so I just happened to be on YouTube one day because I was kind of in and out of, trying to get back into my little YouTube bag. Baby, I hadn't been consistent on YouTube for a while. For a while. And so I was like, well, maybe I kind of get back into my YouTube bag. So I happened to be on YouTube, seeing one of my favorite YouTubers that, I feel like, you've known for years, you trust, even though you don't know this person. And she was talking about, I'm like, how ironic is this? What'd you say? Hey, welcome in the Hard Not Life. No facts. Child, people be sleeping on MLM, but people still buying Avon Mary Kay in the brand with the coffee. Yeah. And I mean, you know what? That's really interesting that you say that, because still to this day, I don't really understand. I mean, I'll be lying. And as much as, people I feel like people don't really say to me anymore. I haven't had somebody say to me in a long time, y'all, that I'm a scammer. Thank God. I hope I exude that type of energy. Baby, I'm not scamming nobody. I promise. Baby, I'm a child of God. Okay. No, but, you're right, Tori, like, because people do buy it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess when you think about it, even an MLM, is it really that bad? Because I'm like, them hoes be getting if you sell Mary Kay, don't you get a pink core or something like that? Or, so that's why I'm like, why is this such a bad thing? But I guess apparently they be saying, what do they be saying? Yeah, you're selling products. People are benefiting from the products. So I don't understand that. But yeah. So I happen to be watching her vlog, and this is Missy Lynn. If you don't know, she's like a known beauty content creator. Like, I'm OG YouTube, right? And so I'm watching one of her vlogs or whatever like that, just because she was just, she would disappear. Like, she would be vlogging heavy and then she'll disappear, vlog heavy and disappear. And so she just happened to pop up. I was like, fuck it, I need some entertainment for today. Let me watch my girl watching the vlog. And like, casually as I'm watching it, all of a sudden she's like, hey y'all, I just started this new side hustle and I'm learning all these amazing skills online, like high income skills. And it's helping me not only grow. And I'm like, what the hell you need to grow for? You got like 300,000 followers. And she was like, I'm learning things that I didn't know when it comes to content creation and learning how to create other streams of income for myself. And I'm like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, it's probably like an ad or something, or she's doing like a brand sponsorship. I used to get my skin so soft on the regular. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't know why people but I guess there's like, somebody was trying to tell me a while ago. I just don't be understanding, girl. I can't think of the lady's name where they be saying like her shit is an MLM because people, I guess you just sell it. And that'd be the thing that I be trying to explain to people like about Digital Wealth Academy. Regardless if you sell this program or not, bro, you gonna take something away from it. Somehow, some way, you gonna take something away from it. So that's why it's like, scam, not really. Your mindset is a scam. You know what I mean? No, but so I'm watching it and I'm like, well, maybe, this is kind of like some brand sponsorship. Because, again, how I'm viewing digital marketing at the time, I'm like, this is just this trending thing that's just happening. So, of course, content creator, and y'all, this is my honest opinion. I'm like, maybe that's why Missy kind of popped back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? She got to get them brand deals. But it was like the way that she was talking about, like she was casually laid back. in the cut. Like she wasn't all dolled up in the video, again, trying to promote a brand deal. She was being herself and was like, man, I'm really like dived into this information. I'm learning so much. And like, again, here's somebody who I felt like had it all together, is, you know what I mean, living her dream life. And like, maybe you get brand deals, like 5-figure, 6-figure brand deals. Like, what the hell you need to be trying to learn how to, learn high income skills and stuff like that for it. And it just, that is really what sparked my curiosity, because again, I had looked up to her YouTube career, and with different brands and stuff like that. I'm like, I've always kind of wanted to do that. Obviously, I was trying, right? And so I was like, well, damn, this is interesting. And then as the vlog continued on, she's still working on this program. She's like, man, y'all, I've been glued to the computer, and I just made $500. Like, I woke up to $500, and I'm like, bitch, you had me at $500. And so, again, she's kind of talking about, and sharing like what's inside of the program, and what she's learning. So it really, really sparked my curiosity. But again, having a scarcity mindset, I kind of was like still skeptical, because again, my experience with digital marketing and me failing, I was trying to sell something for $37 with a loan $497. So ain't nobody about to be fucking with me. That's how I felt, honestly. And so I was like, you know what? But if it's meant to be, I prayed about it. I had just came off of a fast, and I was like, you know what? It's a sign. So if it's meant to be, and this is something that I should really do or really look into, I'm gonna reach out to Missy. And knowing that the large following that she has, you know what I'm saying, if it's meant to be, she gonna hit me back. Y'all, I sent her a message on Instagram, and I always, share with people and tell y'all this. Like, I literally was talking to Missy like I knew her, and I was like coming at her lightweight, sideways. I was like, girl, so what's this shit you talking about? MRR, whatever it's called. Girl sounded real dumb. And I was like, is it a scam, Missy? Are you getting paid like to promote this or something? Like, let me understand, because like, baby, I ain't got no money. That's basically what I ain't got no money, and I ain't got no followers, and I ain't got time to be wasting on shit, because I done already bought thousands of courses that said that they was gonna change my life. What's different about this? And Missy was so nice to me, y'all. So like, because again, like, you don't know me, and I'm stepping to you and sending you a message like we just cousins or something. And so I did it, and I had that energy thinking on the fact that she probably wasn't gonna hit me back. Y'all, she sends me a message back, because I sent her a voice note. She sends me a voice note back immediately and was like, yes, girl, I thought, like cracking up, and was like, girl, I thought this was a scam too. I thought it was too good to be true. My friend Amber put me on, and Amber kind of, was in the process of, really kind of like trying to figure out her YouTube journey, not where she wanted to be, and like trying to pivot. And she got started with it, and she's already made, like, I think at the time, I think Amber was like at 40K, and it was like crazy only after like 3 months. And so I was like, okay. But again, y'all got these big ass followers, baby. I'm just a regular schmegular girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that I'm not nobody, but I'm not nobody on the internet. And she was like, no, girl, like, that's the really cool thing. Not only, it's not just about reselling the course, you can learn how to grow on social media, like grow organically, and grow fast, and grow, you know what I'm saying, genuine followers, so people will engage with you and convert, and, essentially buy whatever offer you putting out there. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know. So, and then she kind of went over pricing with me and explained that to me. And I was like, well, but okay, that's a lot of money. And again, like, how I know this shit gonna work. And she was like, seriously, the hardest part, and the thing that I can see where people are, because, considering the fact who the people that she has sold to already, it was like, people just don't be disciplined enough to go through and actually learn the information. And so I'm like, oh, well, one thing about it, baby, if it worked, if it has been proven, has some black people, has some black people made some money in this. Because that was my thought, y'all. Again, ignorant. I know that you shouldn't be like that, but it took me to see some people that look like me. And she was like, no, girl, it's like, it's the really cool thing about it, inside of this community is people from all over the world. And this course is growing so fast, like, it really is like good information. So I downloaded a sneak peek from her, went through it, still was kind of in my feelings. But then when I seen that I could purchase the program on a payment plan, I was like, what I can do is, worst case scenario, I can get it on a payment plan. And if I ain't feeling this shit, or if they lying, I'm just going to cancel my payment. I'm just going to pay that one payment. And then after that, I'm just going to cancel it. And so, I thought about it, but I didn't make a move. And so I just continued to really, again, pray. And it was just like the thought of digital marketing kept coming up. And I don't know, like, it just kept coming up. So fast forward to like a month later of me reaching out to Missy, she giving me this information, being super helpful, super nice. And I was, like I said, a little embarrassed because the way I was talking, but girl, I was in a fucked up situation. Okay. I was going through a lot. I was like, you know what? fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So at the time, I'm still doing UGC. I got one of my biggest UGC like deals where I was gonna be on a monthly retainer. So I knew I was gonna have like, you know, consistent income coming in outside of my 9 to 5. So what I did was I went ahead and I took my husband's credit card instead though and used his money, and I went ahead and I purchased DWA on a payment plan, y'all. And that Friday night going into Saturday, I was glued to my computer literally from Saturday to like Monday. And I was like, this is completely different. I've never seen anything like that. The way that the videos are structured, the information that you're getting, they talking about Jesus, they talking about mindset in here. Like, this is different, because it's one thing for you to get a program, you watch a YouTube video or whatever like that, and yeah, you be feeling inspired, you be excited in the moment. Hey, Juju, you be hype, right? But then it's like, how do you continue on? How do you move forward with this information, especially when it's kind of like information overload? And I've always been that type of person. Like, I'll be hyped up about something, and I'm like, okay, what was step 1 again? Step 2 and step 3, what I got? And it's just like, fuck it, I don't know where I'm at. I don't want to do it now. You know what I mean? But it was the fact that I hopped into this training, and it was not only just training modules that's easy to look at, because baby, ain't nobody about to read nothing, honey. Because what? But it was, hey, welcome in. I was getting video instruction, I was getting master classes, and like, it was a community. So I could be, even if I'm shy, you know, and I don't want to put my business out there, baby, I can go through and look and see what everybody's talking about, because everybody was once a beginner in this. Everybody had a starting point too. And that was just like, I had never experienced anything like that. Because again, I had bought different courses, y'all, and spent a lot of money, and didn't get nowhere with it and was stuck. And this was like something different. It was something different. And I was like, I struggle with being very, very cheap, y'all. So this is why, like, I put emphasis on this. I had never in my life felt like, damn, this was actually worth, like, before I even thought about, you know, making money in it, which is crazy. And that's how I knew that it was a shift and that it was going to be something different than I had ever experienced, because I was like, all the information in here, it's worth it. I ain't about to cancel my payment plan. I ain't gonna do them like that, because this shit that I'm actually learning in here is crazy. Like, ain't nobody teaching this, and ain't nobody teaching it in this way. And I loved how it was organized, because again, when you watch you can watch a quick little YouTube tutorial or something like that, and again, you be hyped because it's like, okay, I'm about to do that. But then it's like, when you're ready to take action, you're ready to take a move, you be so confused and don't know how to, what to do. And so I love the fact that when I got in there, everything was organized. If I needed help with email marketing, there was a module on that. If I wanted to strictly focus on just growing on Instagram, there was a module on that. And it was broken down in short little pillars where, again, I ain't got to watch this long ass YouTube video that's 40 minutes, or how them courses be like 50 minutes. Baby, what? I can't, let's make it short and digestible. And so again, I love that. And then the fact that they was talking about Jesus, girl, I was like, okay. And they wasn't nothing like heavy, but the fact that they, the creators in there, believed in God and felt that was important when it came to their journey. I was like, man, this is about to be different. So what I did was I gave myself, because at the time there were like 20 modules exactly inside of DWA. And so I was like, man, I'm going to really I'm running with this. This is going to work. Failure is not an option. So I'm going to double down. And if I got to go through this, y'all, this is literally how I was talking. I was like, if I got to go through this motherfucker 18 times, this is going to work. Okay, I'm going to do it, because I would go through the testimonies and I would just feel so inspired of seeing so many people. And I seen Black people, I seen Black women, and I seen people saying that, man, I just hit my first 6 figures in sales. And I was like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make extra $1,000. If I'm just being completely honest with you, that's all. That was my, that was what I was shooting for. Right. And so I was like, man, if they can do it, I can do it too. But I just got to go in here and learn this information. It's too many people in here saying that they win it and they showing their screenshots. So it's not a lie. I'm going to their page. The shit's adding up. And so I gave myself 5 days, y'all. When I say glued to the computer, to the point where I remember we were supposed to go, to Philadelphia for it was for something. I think it was like some kind of, whatever that I can't think of what it's called, but they be having this this known event that they have at is it Piedmont Park? Shit, I don't know. But anyway, we supposed to go somewhere, girl. And I was like, babe, I want to focus on this, because I'm gonna take this shit serious. And this is I know I be saying it all the time that this is gonna be life changing, but like, this is gonna be life changing. But I didn't tell him what I was working on, because I had always told my husband what I was working on, and my ass ain't never got no motherfucking where, okay? But he still be supporting me and shit. But I was like, babe, we can't go. I can't go right now, because I'm about to double down on this, and this is gonna work. So I decided that I didn't want people in my business, because I didn't want to get discouraged. I didn't want people, checking for my pockets or whatever like that, because I knew that I would have to be online talking about like, hey, because obviously the program is $497, so typically I'm going to be like, hey, if you want to start learning how to make $500 a day. This is what you do. I didn't want people to be like, you know what I'm saying, bitch. Oh, you got 500? Let me get 500. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to do that. So I decided, and I had really kind of felt inspired from Missy kind of sharing with me, because again, going back to her telling me about the program, I was like, bruh, you got all these goddamn followers. I don't have, clout like that. So, how am I going to be successful in this? And she had told me that she had launched a faceless page and didn't have it affiliated with her, her big page or whatever like that. And she was growing faceless. So I was like, shit, if you could do it, hell, I could do it. She had got like her first sale under 50 followers. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go that route. I'm going to go faceless and won't nobody be in my business. So I did that. Y'all, I would live on live. I would get on, show the program, talk about it, answer questions. And then also I would just, I would post a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was posting like 5 to 6 times a day of content between reels and carousel. Now, granted, I was using Chat GPT and the information that they provided for us in DWA. But when I say I was on it, I was like, again, failure's not an option, baby. We're getting our ROI. Okay, it's coming. It's happening. This is the big one. No, for real. This gonna be the one that I was like, babe, this gonna be the one. I promise you. Just give me again. I didn't say that 18 other times, but he was like, okay, babe, all right, I got you. I got your back. And so y'all, on my 5th day, I got my first sale, and it was so crazy. The feeling of it, I was excited. I was trying to play it off, but luckily, again, I was faceless, so I had my camera turned around, and I would just have my camera on the screen. And I remember seeing the notification come through of like somebody just purchased. It would say it was I at the time I had a Beacon store, and it was like, I had just got my first sale come through, and I was like, bitch, I just made $500. So I decided at that time that I was like, you know what? If I can make 1 sale, I know I can make 100 sales. I know I can make 300 sales, because yeah, I'm doing a lot, but I'm actually, I feel like I'm having fun with it, because 1, don't nobody know that this is me. And then 2, I'm just getting on live and I'm literally reading what is on the screen. I'm not doing anything that's like, difficult or you got to have a special talent. I'm literally reading, y'all. I'm reading what's on the screen. And so I was like, oh, bitch, it's over. It's over. And so every day we're consistently showing up. And I really feel like getting over that first hump of getting my first sale. I was like, yeah, my confidence is through the motherfucking roof, bitch. It's going down. And so I continue to show up, and then I continue to get more sales. And then all of a sudden it would be like, damn, I'm getting 2 sales while I'm on live. I done got 3 sales while I'm on live. Damn, I'm getting sales in my sleep. I'm waking up to, baby, I got $2,000. Like, it was insane, y'all. And it was from content. And I'm like, bruh, people don't, like, I'm a dope ass person in real life. Thank you. Hey, cuz I'm a dope ass person in real life, baby. And these people don't even know the real me. They not even seeing me like that. They not even seeing me. And I was like, this shit is insane. So I was a believer. At that moment, right? So I continue to show up. I continue doing the same thing. And that's another thing that I noticed about a lot of people, and why they struggle with content creation, or, maybe selling an offer or something like that online, is you feel the need that you have to constantly be mixing things up and be doing something different. Because yeah, there are trends and things like that. But it was like, for once, I was like, I don't have to, I literally am getting on here every day and showing a course and just reading to people and telling them what they're going to learn and telling them about my experience and my transformation. That's all it was. It wasn't about like, oh, let me get on here and try to lie, make people feel away. In the first 5 days, y'all, I was telling people, I was like, I ain't made no money in this, y'all, but I really believe in this because the information that you're learning and how I'm growing. And I tell people all the time, like the Instagram module inside of there helped me gain literally 22K followers, y'all, in 90 days. A little over, like, I think it was like by my 94th day, I had 22,000 followers, y'all. And when I say I was spamming the fuck out of Instagram, I really was. And they had, because this is like when they was giving them real bonuses and stuff like that, and then they hurry up and got rid of it. But they like ended up spamming my account, and I was so upset. I was so like defeated, y'all. Like, my heart was broken, because I was like, man, every time I'm up, because at that time I think I was over probably 50K, I think, in sales, because I was at this point consistently hitting like 10K sales. Like from my third month on, I started hitting 10K. So when I had lost my page, I was like, bro, because at the time I wasn't on YouTube. I was on YouTube, but like I wasn't doing like promoting a digital product or anything like that. And so I was like, bro, I grew this shit from scratch, and but I was like, you know what? It's time for me to show me. And I, in between time, was starting to help people. The people that would buy DWA from me, they would say that they need a little help or, a little extra guidance. So I kind of fell into the mentorship side of it. And like, again, one thing I'm gonna do is pray and ask God, because I was like, wow, Jesus, why this happened? I was up. We was up. Why this had to happen? And so I felt like God was telling me that I needed to start helping women and strictly helping moms. And when I started praying and asking, like, every time I swear God will reveal to me, then all of a sudden women would start hitting me up and being like, girl, like something told me to reach out to you. I'm praying, this is my last $200. This is my last. I'm like, girl, what the hell? Why, Jesus, why are you putting this pressure on me? But I really want to, take this leap, and I really want to learn these skills because I got to find a way out. I got to get out of my situation, or I got to get out of the job that I was at. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go face forward with it. I'm not about to restart and be faceless again. I'm about to show up as me because I know that, I've always been good at helping people, and I've always enjoyed it, and hell, if I can help mamas get their bags so they can take their kids to Target and go to Disneyland, whatever the fuck you feel like it, I'm all for that. And so I was like, you know what? I was doing like little mom memes or whatever like that on my page and on my YouTube page, kind of sort of. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to rebrand my page. And I didn't have a lot of followers at the time on Instagram. I had like 700 subscribers on YouTube, but my YouTube was all over the place, y'all. Like I would be doing makeup tutorials. I was trying to vlog. Maybe I was trying to do anything that was going to hit. My IG is doing really good afternoon, putting what I learned in the module. That's good, sis. Yep. I'm telling you, baby, it's the truth. That Instagram module is really, really helpful. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to rebrand my personal page. And I ain't gonna lie, I was terrified. And a lot of people, this is why I tell people, like, when I coach them and stuff, they be like, girl, should I start a brand new page or can I, use my current page? And honestly, y'all, it took about a week for I feel like the algorithm to pick up on me consistently posting. Because when I first started posting on my personal page, I was posting 3 times a day. I would always share stories. I would always try to, I never really have been a big Instagram live person. I'm just not, because I'm unprofessional as hell. And it's just not my vibe. But every once in a while I would get on there, at least for like 30 minutes a day. Like a live for me, y'all, I'll be on live for 2 hours. But, I would get on there, and again, I would turn around my phone, show people what's in the information, show the testimony, share my story. And then at the time I would be sharing like, some of my students that I was helping, like when they was getting their first sales, when they was making money and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, like I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And so I kind of continued on with that. And then I decided, like, you know what? I'm repeating myself all the time and I'm helping so many women. Why don't I just create like a mentorship? And so I decided to create my mentorship, and I learned how to do that from this program. So again, everything that I'm doing, every way that I'm making money outside of my 9 to 5 has come from the training that I've got inside of Digital Wealth Academy. And kind of fast forward today, I even created my own community and mentorship that shows moms how to make money online, literally turning your everyday moments, chaos. If you are a girly that's like me, that don't live an aesthetic lifestyle, whatever like that, please stop thinking that you have to be this it girl, this girl with the matcha, this girl with a G-Wagon, the girl going to the Pilates in order to make money online, because that is not true. You can be yourself. You can monetize yourself and make a lot of money with it, girl. Okay. Because one thing about me, but like I said, baby, I ain't ugly or nothing, but I show up as me every day looking dusty and crusty. And it's allowed me to make over 6 figures in a short period of time. It's allowed me to help other moms start their digital marketing journey as well. And all of this I wouldn't have not been able to do if it wasn't for Digital Wealth Academy. So I get on here pretty much daily, showing people, and y'all, this is how I make my bag. It really is an easy side hustle. Yet it's in no way it's like you gonna get rich overnight. That's not what I'm saying. It's definitely something that you have to get in here and learn the training, fall in love with it, get excited about it, and show up. I tell a lot of my students all the time, like, this is something I tell you straight up. This ain't no task, baby. You should have fun with this. And that's what I love about it. Like I was just sharing when I got on live here. Hey sis, welcome in. Like how I bust my ass earlier, y'all trying to create some content and stuff like that. But, I really do enjoy what I get to do. And the fact that, I get paid to be me, it is insane. And I get paid in my sleep to be me from content, from lives that I leave up. And if I can do that, so can you. There's nothing special about me that I have, or a special skill that I have. I literally was a complete beginner, but I just was like, you know what? Something's got to change. Something's got to give. This paycheck to paycheck, me feeling like I'm a single mama because my husband working 20 hours a day. Like, nah, we're going to have to figure something out. And, my husband was able to come off of his second job. Baby, I'm working on trying to get him. I'm trying to get him off of this other one, but he gonna be his old man. I got to respect that. But it's turned into so many other opportunities as well. And that's the thing about, when you start, shifting your mindset, start making money and things like that, it really can open up the doors to so many other things. But you got to be willing to take that leap, and you got to start with you. You got to stop thinking that everything is too good to be true, that it's a scam. You just have to do your research and share. And that's why, again, I personally come on and share. Like, a lot of people don't want to necessarily share like what you're going to get in the program, but why not? You know what I'm saying? I want you to know what your money is going to buy. The fact that you can get started for literally $44 and start earning while you learning some information is insane. And it's like, again, I tell people this all the time. Like, people be quick, to want to spend their money on a little fresh outfit, and your bank account negative $23, but you don't want to take that same little money that you spend on the outfit and invest in yourself and learn skills, high income skills that nobody can take away from you, where you can create passive income for yourself. Digital Wealth Academy, when I earned my first six figures, I was able to purchase my dream car cash, y'all. My dream car, Range Rover, baby. Range Rover. Ready for something else, though, now. I'm ready for something else. But seriously, was able to do that. Was able to start a trust fund for my kids, move money around, get LLCs, get business credit, and things like that. And, baby, I was just broke. Just broke. I mean, literally, yesterday. Felt like it was yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And struggling and just trying to and praying and hoping, God, send me a reason, send me a sign. But I ain't gonna lie, I was terrified. But again, all from this one program. And one thing that I feel like that you can't nobody say about me, baby, is, baby, since I've got inside of this community, since I've, started my journey, this is the only program that you've ever seen me talk about online, other than my own, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're going to branch off and do our own thing. Don't get me wrong. But again, that consistency should show to you and prove to you, baby. There's a reason why Sierra Janae shows up every day like she does. You know why? Because it easily brings me from $400 to $3,000 just by talking to y'all, just like this. Again, I ain't got no fancy setup. I got my laptop right here. I got my phone right here. I got my mug, my water cup. And, baby, I'm chilling. I'm talking to y'all, and you could be doing the same exact thing too. Why are you working your 9 to 5, baby? On your 9 to 5, for real. So again, it starts with you, and it starts with your mindset, and it starts with you believing, like, you know what, bitch, I am worthy. I can do that shit. And the moment that you do that and you take that shit and you believe in it, telling you can change the game. So I'm gonna quickly show y'all DWA. And then if y'all have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm also gonna let you know if you are a mom. Like I said, from the skills that I took from DWA, I did start my own mentorship community, where I teach moms how to turn their everyday life into content and monetize that shit with the digital product or just in general. So if that's something that you are interested in, you've been on the fence, you're like, girl, I want to get started, but I'm scared. I don't know where to go. Baby, come pull up to my free webinar next Thursday, or this Thursday. Girl, today Thursday, ain't it? Yeah, so next Thursday, July the 31st. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I probably am not going to do a replay, y'all. So y'all need to get into the room if you want to learn. My program right now is on sale just for $77, but I'm also going to have some special offers on the webinar, so you're not going to want to miss it. Literally, it's free information. And that'd be another thing, y'all. Y'all be scared to sign up for free information. What is free information going to do? What is free information going to do to you? Hey, Shawan. So sorry. So if you are interested, you can click up there under my page, up there under my name, girl. Go to my Stand Store, and it's literally the first thing at the top of the screen. Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna say, why is it making me log into school, baby? Tammy be on it, okay? And yeah, you can learn more about my program. And y'all, when I tell you, I was thinking about this today. I was writing in my journal earlier. And I was like, I really, y'all, I'm telling y'all, NPM and the updates and the things that are coming to NPM is really about to be game changer. And I know it's biased as me being a creator, but it really is. I strive on, I don't know if it's just the Leo in me or whatever, but I really strive on like doing what's different. Not that anything is wrong with what everybody is doing, but I strive on doing things very differently. And my style of coaching, the way that I speak to people and I talk to people, like, baby, it's like you talking to your homegirl straight up. Because again, I know that feeling of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like this is a lot of information. Like, how the hell am I supposed to do? Again, I be watching YouTube videos, y'all, and I be like, what? Now, what the hell did he say? I got to rewind it back. And then by the time I rewind it back, the kids that came in the room, somebody chat, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. So I'm big on, and I structure my program to like literally make it easy for you to go in and go out, digest the content while you're on the go, changing diapers, baby, in the carpool line. Y'all know school. Baby, the kids that went back to school today, I said, God damn, y'all, shit. No, but for real, you know what I'm saying? So our time is limited as moms, and training needs to be catered to a mom's lifestyle. Like, it's cute, and I love me some Digital Wealth Academy or whatever, but one thing that I like to always be honest and tell people, you have to be a student in order to see success with this. You have to be really locked in. You know what I'm saying? You got to be essentially glued to your computer, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And a lot of people don't really have the time to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moms don't really have the time to do that. And I started noticing, when moms would buy Digital Wealth Academy off of me, those would be the ones that like would fall off. And I'm like, damn, I'll reach out, text somebody, hey sis, what happened? What's going on? Shit, mom life, real life, for the kids, got all these sports and stuff. I ain't got time, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. I'm on the go. So that's why I was like, man, let me take the same training that I learned from Digital Wealth Academy, but let me, kind of consolidate it and also make it more like, hey, I'm having a conversation with my homegirl and I'm just putting you on. And so a lot of the moms in there, have expressed to me, which I'm so glad, because that's what I prayed when I was putting it together, that they appreciate that training, because it is easy to, take it in and run with it. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate you. Yes, get in the room, sis. Get in the room. Make sure you sign up for the webinar. So y'all, I'm gonna quickly share my screen. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, let me know. Y'all, I be forgetting to wipe off my goddamn screen. It be me greasy as hell. The shea butter. Hey babe, come here. I'm sorry. Let me turn this around. Honey. What you doing? Y'all, I'm sorry. I had to talk to my man. You know what I'm saying? My man. Come here. You okay? Come here. Hey.
He's on the thing. I don't know about it.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Yeah. I was showing him this video.
I was say he got in trouble. He said he needed a Band-Aid.
I cleaned him up.
Okay.
He
Thank you.
busted his ass.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
He's on live, so I thought you were talking about it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Okay, though?
I'm okay.
You mean he got in trouble?
No, I thought he was in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
no.
why I thought you was yelling at him. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Mom life, dad life. Okay, y'all. So this is Digital Wealth Academy. Again, the course that I got started with, the course to help me earn my first six-figure, the course that's turning a lot of people into six-figure earners. You know what I'm saying? From literally selling a program that they did not have to create. That's why I love about it. That's why I'm so passionate about it. That's why I get on here and talk about it every motherfucking day. And just to be completely honest with y'all, this program helps me make anywhere from $400 to $3,000 a day. Not saying that can happen for you, but it can. It definitely can if you put in the work and you get in here and you learn this training and you start applying it and you stop being scared. That's really what it is. A lot of y'all just be scared and shit. Like, I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want nobody count my pockets like that. I don't want them to be like, girl, fuck that and fuck them, okay? Because seriously, you can change your life. Like, this program has changed so many people's lives. It's insane, and it's constantly growing. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of the community. As you can see, we hit 123,000 followers, y'all. When I got in here and when I first got started, it was only 42,000 people, which was still a lot of people, which I was like, damn, it's 42,000 people in here, y'all. Like 42,000 people. Maybe if it was 100, I would have thought, I was doing something. But to see that and to actively see that there's 507 people right now working on their business and taking this serious, because DWA, it really is an amazing community. I can't say it enough. And again, it really changed my life. I'm so grateful to the creator, Rachel, for, putting this together, you know what I'm saying, and how she structured it, even with allowing the co-creators to come in here and have them, you know what I'm saying, give to the program as well. Just so grateful for it. If you did not know, DWA does come in multiple languages. So it does come in Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch, German, and Portuguese. So if that is a way that you want to learn, or maybe you got some people out there, if that's something that you can sell it that way if you want to. But typically a lot of people, purchase it in English. I always tell people, because I've had like 2 or 3 people that did want to buy it in a different language. Let me know if you do, because I have to send you a different link. But if so, let me know, girl. Just send me a message or shoot me a DM, and I'll be happy to help you with that. And again, not only are you getting training when you get inside of Digital Wealth Academy, y'all, right? You're getting a landing page so you can receive updates. And like I was mentioning before, I'm kind of a little shy girl, and when I got started, I'm not gonna lie, whenever you start something new, you're unfamiliar with, obviously things, right? So you have to figure it out and get the training in and stuff like that. But I love the fact that they have like this community tab, because you can go in here and see, when people have questions, like this person right here, Charlene said, does anyone know if our affiliate link for DWA is in Stan Store? And then you'll have like all these people commenting and stuff. So you're in a community where people are going through the same shit you're going through. They trying to figure it out. And, you can learn off of each other, on top of having all this training. So this is what the landing page looks like when you get inside of Digital Wealth Academy. And this is kind of where you're start. You also get master classes. So like I was mentioning, the fact that, DWA, for the price that it is, that you're getting a master class and you're learning from a 7-8 figure earner. Y'all, this man charged $10,000 to train people outside of Digital Wealth Academy, and to bring them into his in-depth mentorship. So the fact that you're learning from someone like that on a weekly basis, game motherfucking changer, bitch. Like, I mean, and that really, like, I'm not gonna, like, the training, of course, is amazing, right? And you always have access to it, but these live classes are so effective, and they really, really, really can help you, because we be in our heads sometimes, and especially, I gotta talk to the mamas. We be having so much shit going on. It's like, girl, I'm just, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? So one of the creators, Richard, he typically does a lot of the master classes, like how to scale from 0 to 100K months, how to, scale from 0 to 10K months, if you're a beginner. And he gives you his personal strategy. He even shares some of his, like, documents that he uses to plug and play, like little mini courses and things like that, to bring in leads and to warm your audience up, so they will actually want to buy shit from you, or buy your offer, or engage with you, etc. Right? So that's a perk that you also get with Digital Wealth Academy, absolutely free, is access to these master classes. Now, here lately, girl, they used to record them and repost them, but it's been very, very limited these days. So it's kind of one of them things, baby. You better get in there where you can, and that's, again, why I love it. It does come. They do have master classes for the other languages as well. You just have to check out the calendar for that. But yeah, girl, like, it's that part right there is a steal. They're really, really helpful, and you can take a lot away from just the master class. Okay. Now, as far as testimonies, I get on here all day and I tell you about, the things that I've been able to do, how my family and how my life has changed drastically, all from finally believing in myself and investing in myself and feeling that I'm worthy. But I love going in here and sharing other people's testimony, because, like I told y'all earlier, girl, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see no black people, and I was like, it's just gonna be like a one-off situation, and so I love going in here and reading the testimonies. I always tell my students, like, when you get in here, this is gonna be like that motivational, that little, put a little fire under that ass that you be needing, when you're thinking, like, man, again, you be hyped, because I know it's gonna be a couple of y'all that'll get Digital Wealth Academy today, and you'll be hyped and excited, and I'm gonna text you, when you text me and give me your information and stuff like that. But I know how sometimes it's like, okay, now where do I start? How am I going to navigate this? Where should I go? What do I do? So I always tell all of my people, girl, go on to testimony. Because, we be moody as hell anyway. The kids done pissed us off or whatever like that. Now you in a whole different type of vibe. You was hyped yesterday when you seen the live. Now you like, okay, girl, I done got DWA. What the hell am I going to do? So go on these testimonies and look at them daily, because you're going to feel inspired, and not just from the money aspect of it, but just knowing that, damn, okay, somebody was once where I was. Somebody felt stuck too. Somebody felt like they didn't know what the fuck they was doing, but guess what? They figured it out. And that's why I love, 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 these testimonies. Again, the money and everything like that, that's nice. It's exciting. But girl, we going to read some of this shit, okay? So Lilia, she just posted this 3 hours ago. And again, I like reading ones that are not just all about money. I'm gonna show y'all some of the money ones too, because I know y'all like to see that. But she said, just wanted to give a big thank you to Richard Yu for featuring my results in several recent IG reels. It's always a bit surreal in the best way to see my journey pop up in someone else's content. But I truly appreciate you sharing, and it means a lot. And so Richard, again, you're going to see him a lot when it comes to Digital Wealth Academy. He has taken over this motherfucker. But no, he really is good. And like I said, he's an 8-figure earner. He's made a lot of money with digital products and everything like that. And he leads a lot of the masterclass. This is the guy that I'm talking about that be charging boys $10,000 for his mentorship. So he's in there, he's teaching, and she's basically just saying, like, she implemented some of the strategies. Like I said, sometimes if you attend the master classes and you stay to the end, he'll gift you with, like, plug and play items that you can use that will help you in your business. So again, DWA is not just, oh, bitch, it's training, figure it the fuck out. Like, you really have a supportive community. And even with Richard sharing his personal journey and his personal, like, things that he do to make this money, baby, help. So she was just saying, like, how, she's grateful for him for sharing that. This girl right here, Mia Burner, she said, wow, I honestly can't believe this. Still feels unreal. I just crossed 10K in digital sales, and honestly, I'm still trying to process it. This wasn't luck. I applied a strategy I picked up recently, and staying consistent made the difference. Even when nothing seemed to be working. If you are here and not getting results, please don't give up, because I've been there. And this is what I mean. I love these, like, transformational posts, because again, that be the thing that be holding people back, and that be the thing that be making people feel like, okay, I was hyped in the beginning, but like, which I don't know, ain't nobody liking my shit, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? But no, you will have silent people watching y'all. It's just like how I'm in this live right now on TikTok. It's 4 people, but I didn't have 2 people that bought DWA, and they ain't in this live. You know what I'm saying? So people will silent watch you behind the scenes and things like that. So you cannot let views, you can't let followers, none of that shit get to you. You just got to stick with it, and you got to believe in it. And that's why I'm always saying, like, It has to be something that you fall in love with because it's going to make you show up every single day. It has to be a strong why, not just, oh, I want to make some money. No, I'm tired of my situation. I'm tired of this paycheck to paycheck. Bitch, I'm tired of not being able to go on vacation, baby. I'm tired of having to go to I'm tired of going to H&M and I want to go to Bloomingdale's. I'm just playing. Nah, but for real though, like whatever your why is, that's what's going to help you show up. And even in DWA in the training, they talk about that and they teach you about, really perfecting that and getting that really understanding. Because again, motherfuckers be trying to do stuff at surface level, y'all. And that's why you don't see results. And that's why people start and stop. But if you serious and you really like, bitch, failure's not an option, I'm going to keep showing up, you're going to keep showing up. So love that she shared that with the community and just giving somebody that motivation, probably somebody just getting in there and seeing it. And that's why I said, girl, get in here and start learning these motherfucking skills from learning to earning. She said, I remember, or is that a girl? I don't know who that is. I remember when I first joined DWA, things felt overwhelming. I had invested in courses before, wasted money, see no results, and honestly, I was close to giving up. But something about this platform told me to give it one last shot, and I'm so glad that I did. Fast forward now, sales keep coming in consistently. I finally cracked a strategy that works, and that feeling of those notifications hit back to back is motherfucking priceless. I know, and I can relate to that, y'all, and I'm telling you, and I share this with all of my students all the time. I'm like, when you get over that first hump, I promise you. And the thing about it is, it ain't even gonna necessarily be Digital Wealth Academy. I've had students where they're like, girl, I know it ain't much, but I just sold my first $7 product. It's not about the price, y'all. You being able to do there are people that won't even, I've just told you I got a webinar. People scared to put their name on the webinar. It's free. So it's about being able to convert and getting people to go. The price doesn't matter. People just have to see the value in it. So whether it's $7, $500, $1,000, learning to master those skills so you will get people to convert. Once you get over that hump, baby, it's only up from here. Okay. It's over. And that's what I said. Like when I seen that first sale come through, I was like, baby, if I could sell one, I could sell 100. If I could sell 100, I could sell 500. And you have that, it again is an immediate confident booster for you when you get into this. And that's what I love about it. And then on simple fact of like, damn, I ain't even had to create this shit. I'm selling basically on the name of what DWA is, and people know about it and the things that they're going to take away. And again, regardless if you decide to go down the path of reselling DWA or just using it for personal development for your business or for whatever, it's worth it. 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 It's motherfucking worth it. Okay. Can't say it enough. And then Dennis wrote this. He said, ready to take the next step. Many people go through the modules, take note, but still feel stuck because they don't really know. Oh, this is a good one. I like reading these type of ones. I think her name is Denise, and I always say Dennis every time I see her name. They don't really know where to start to get the results. What helped me break through was using a clear, targeted approach, and honestly, that's what turned my efforts into actual results. If you're ready to stop spinning wheels and start seeing real progress, I can share what I put in place. Just if you are ready to take the next step. So here's someone that's just basically letting you know, like, hey, they were feeling stuck too, and they was like, you know what, I'm making this shift. And so some people actually get in here and share their personal journey with you. So again, you're not alone in this journey. You're not out here trying to figure it out. You just gotta be willing to go in here, girl, and be disciplined and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And then this person here posted this 5 hours ago. Andy said over 36 sales in this month already. Here's what's working for me. And again, y'all, people are sharing their personal strategies of how they're getting sales. So you're not trying to like, baby, what's working for him. Now, granted, I ain't telling you get on here and try to copy off of nobody and do exactly what they're doing, but it's helpful. He said, hey, DWA family, I'm celebrating a little milestone today. 36 sales for my course. Oh, for his own personal course. So it looks like he's not even really selling DWA. He's focused on his shit. Honestly, I'm feeling both grateful and fired up right now. I'm not saying this to show off. I want to share it because it's proof when you stay focused, keep learning, and actually apply what you're taught, things start to click. For me, the game changer has been sticking to a simple strategy that fits my style and connects with my audience. Okay. Not doing too much. That's what I be saying all the goddamn time. It's not been perfect. There have been tough moments, but I'm learning that consistency and trust in the process, and trusting in the process really do pay off. Would it help if I share the exact steps? Y'all be having to watch some of these motherfuckers though, okay? Because they be trying to get that engagement on their page. They know what they're doing, but he's basically saying like, if you want to learn, send him a message or something like that. He gonna share with you. Again, y'all, so many different people, men, women, old people, young people, middle-aged people, black people, white people, all like DWA has literally over 100 countries full of people that are inside of this program. And that's what I'm saying. That should tell you something. DWA is the fastest growing digital marketing course on the school platform. That should tell you something, okay? Has the most members on the school platform when it comes to all things digital marketing. There's a reason for that. And so again, I can lead you to the water, baby. That's what I always try to tell people. I can lead you to the water, sis, but I can't make you drink. I can't make you believe in yourself. I can't make you decide that you want to take that same little $44 that you're gonna spend on getting an outfit from Rainbow. Ain't nothing from Rainbow, okay? Ain't nothing wrong from Rainbow, baby. Ain't nothing wrong from Rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And making yourself look cute so you can take a cute little picture to make it look like you got a little money on Instagram, on Facebook, or whatever like that. But you won't take that same $44 and invest in yourself and learn some skills. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? So I'm gonna quickly hop into the training so y'all can see. Now DWA has recently got a little facelift, so we love the new little module outlines. And like what I was saying before, everything is video instruction. So this is not a program that you have to go through, try to read everything, and again try to figure out how to put the pieces together. This is something that you can constantly go back in, go over and over and over. I know I do. I'm in here daily. If it's not me just being on live, I try to go in here once a day and listen to a module on the go because I've watched it so many times, and just again try to keep this information because it's a lot. I'm a mom, I barely can remember shit, so I just try to stay up on my craft because hell, I want to continue to make money. I want to continue to appeal to people and again make money online. So I'm gonna work on my shit, you know what I'm saying, because it's proof. Every time I show up, the more consistent that I am, maybe the more money that I make. And it's not just about the money, but the more, women that I've been able to help, people that I've been able to help get out of, debt, get out, buy their first car, buy their first home, being able to take their kids on that all-inclusive vacation that they've been wanting to do for so long, but all because they decided to believe in themselves. So that's why I'm so passionate. That's why I will continue to show up. So in this Start Here module, as you can see, every little pillar here is a different little video of how you can watch. Now there are some little pillars in here where it's just strictly like, hey bitch, read what to say. But this is the Start Here module. So this is all kind of like instructional, showing you how to get like your affiliate link. They even include an access bot, y'all, where really changes the game. I always tell people when I got inside of DWA, baby, we ain't had it. So this is really allowing a lot of new people that are joining DWA to take off a lot faster, because essentially it is ChatGPT for DWA. So it has everything you need to be able to navigate the program. So if you are lost and you like, hey, it's my day one, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, where to start, or whatever like that, baby, you can literally type it inside of the Wealth Bot, ask a question. Hey, I think I want to talk to moms, or I'm not really sure. I'm a millennial. I enjoy talking to people my age and everything like that, but I just don't know who exactly I want to promote to. It will literally give you a strategy and help you and point you in the right direction to start successfully, selling this program, if that is what you want to do. If you want to use it for other reasons, you can go into the access bot. And again, y'all, it's ChatGPT, but it's just for strictly DWA. You can be like, hey, you know what? I don't want to necessarily resell DWA, but I am interested in learning more about affiliate marketing. It's going to provide information for you. Hey, I wanted to take the skills inside of Digital Wealth Academy and maybe create my own ebook because I'm really good at cooking recipes that are under $20, and I know that's going to appeal to my audience. Hey T, how are you? Things like that. You can use the access bot for that reason, and it will help you and navigate, y'all. There is no excuse with the AI that we have and the access that we have. And again, when you get inside of Digital Wealth Academy, having your own ChatGPT for this program and showing you, I go in there sometimes, baby, I'll type in, baby, I really want to hit 10K this week. What the hell I need to do? And it will give me strategies based off of, obviously some of my offers that I have and things like that. So again, everything that you need, you just got to follow direction. You got to stop being lazy and type your little pretty little fingers and say, hey, I don't even type, baby. I just say it. Hey, I need 2,000 by tomorrow. What I need to do? You know what I'm saying? And seriously, so that's what I love about it. So it's a great feature that you should use. And like I said, just from my experience and all the DWAs that I've sold to people, I have noticed, and this is just me being completely honest, a lot of people are taking off a lot faster by using that access bot. Like I was mentioning before, they talk about different paths that you can take. With DWA, you do not have to resell this program, y'all. I have to constantly repeat this and say this over. This is not just about you getting inside of a community to resell. That is one of the perks of it. Again, you can take the skills that you're learning, apply that shit to something else. I've had people that have physical businesses, storefront businesses, and they didn't know shit about marketing. They didn't know about selling, and they bought DWA for their personal development so they can learn more about branding, so they can learn more about email marketing to take their business and scale their business to the next level. And for a lot of them, it definitely worked for the ones that were consistent with it. So again, different paths that you can take inside of DWA. And I'm going to show you on the back page, there are a lot of different other streams of income that you can create. So if you want to get monetized on different platforms, things like that, that's another stream of income. The whole point of what DWA is to give you high income skills. So that ass is never broke a day in your life. That's that. If somebody was to ask me how I could sum up what DWA is, that's what it is to me. Baby, by being inside of this community, there is no reason and there is no excuse for me ever to be broke another day in my life, because I can either take the route of reselling this motherfucker, because it's really easy to do, because I'm just getting on here showing y'all like how I'm showing y'all now, or I can learn the other streams of income that they're teaching in here, or I can take some of these trainings and just start creating YouTube videos about the modules that I've went through and get monetized on YouTube and make that stream of income. So again, you're left to really get the wheels going in your brain, so you don't have no more excuses of why you broke. Okay, that's how I sum up what DWA is. Okay, so that's just the start here module. They talk about mindset, again, one of my favorite things, and it's very, very detailed, things that you really need to go over. If you actually go into the Access Bot and be like, hey, it's my first day in DWA, I don't know where the hell to start. One of the things that it's definitely going to tell you to do is start in the mindset module. And the reason why it does that is because for a lot of us, I feel like 99% of us, again, you are still in the phase. A lot of y'all, like I said, I just had 2 people right now as I'm on this live right now by DWA, right? And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. And I'm so excited for you to start your journey. Make sure you text me and we get your call set up soon. Yeah, I don't know, y'all on these goddamn names, but shout out to y'all. I don't know if y'all in the TikTok or the live or in the YouTube live, but a lot of people, again, they'll be hyped, they'll be excited, but then this is like, okay, where am I going to go? Is this really going to happen? Or even just if you're somebody that's like, man, I just want to make an extra $1,000. Don't limit yourself and don't put a cap on yourself of what your earning potential should be or what you want it to be. With DWA, with digital marketing in general, y'all, and learning these high income skills, your earning potential is uncapped. There is no, it's going to be this. It is uncapped. So get that out of your mind. And that comes with mindset training. Those are things that you really need to, have a conversation. I essentially say have a conversation. I mean, I know you're watching the module, but it's like, those are conversations that you really have to have with yourself so you can take off in this. Okay. This is not something that, I mean, me personally, I don't want you to get into something and you like, man, my mindset is fucked up. I need money by tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be operating out this desperate energy. You're going to stay in the same cycle of not getting nowhere, because all you're going to be doing is refreshing your page. Did somebody like my shit? Did somebody buy something? Whatever like that. And again, this all ties back into mindset. So that's why it's so important to go through it. It's a really, really good module. He talks about inner work, mindset shifts, limited to beliefs, having a scarcity mindset and things like that, and how it can hold you back. And just something as simple as getting on live and, basically being like, shit, what am I going to talk about if I ain't never gotten a sale? Don't get on here lying, talking about this is how I make money online, and you ain't made no money. Tell your truth and be honest, because that is what's going to click. That's what's going to register. And that's what's going to make people feel like, damn, I can be at that point and eventually get somewhere. Because I'm telling y'all, that's what I do. And I see so many people and they be like, man, I don't know why I ain't made no money. I don't know why I ain't made no money. Are you lying? Are you on there lying? Tell your truth. Hey sis, I ain't made a sale, but this training is worth it. I'm so excited about it. I know eventually I'm going to make that sale because I'm learning so many things. I'm growing on social media or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that and you show up authentically, you and honest, I'm telling you, it makes a whole hell of a difference if people can feel that energy. So again, mindset, one of my favorite things to talk about. Girl, I can go down a whole rabbit hole, I'm telling you, but we ain't gonna do that today. Okay, they have digital marketing basics. So again, this is why it's great for beginners. They go over just the basics of understanding what digital marketing is. And y'all, everybody named mama do some form of marketing all day long, of affiliate marketing all day long, but you just don't get paid for it. You need to learn how to monetize that. When you told your homegirl that Red Lobster had them seafood boils and she went to Red Lobster and tried out that seafood boil, baby, you didn't get paid for that, but Red Lobster did. And that's all affiliate marketing is. That's all digital marketing is, y'all. And just being able to take things that people need a problem, baby. How I put these blinds up? Okay, how do you braid? You know what I'm saying? How you do a French braid or 2 French braids, things like that, y'all. People will pay for that knowledge. People will pay to get that instant information, and that's all that this is. And every single person, every single one of you do this every single day, but you're just not getting paid for it. You're not monetizing it, and you should be. You should be. So again, it's about taking these skills and learning them and applying them to your. Again, I tell people all the time, I use my everyday life. I don't do nothing fancy. I don't got no fancy little setup. Baby, I film on my phone. Yeah, see, I busted my ass earlier. Okay, because I just film my everyday moments 3 to 7 second videos of mom life, because that's who I'm trying to appeal to. That's who my audience is, right? And I let them know, hey sis, while I'm over here folding this laundry and you know what I'm saying, cleaning up at my kids, I just made $1,000 from passive income, all because I invested in a program called Digital Wealth Academy that's teaching me high income skills, but also teaching me how to appear online and appeal to people without running any kind of ads, just showing up as my organic self. And that's how I'm making money. And that's how simple this is. Okay. And being able to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Again, like if you want to be an aesthetic girly or whatever like that, by all means, but do you have to be? Hell no. Again, check out my page. If you don't believe me, because again, I know I got some people in here that ain't that ain't never seen me, baby. Ain't nothing special. I'm telling you, ain't nothing special about me. So again, this is why this program is for beginners. So no matter your starting point, if you have tech skills, if you ain't never been on social media, you ain't never used the phone or whatever, go in here and follow along with these video instruction modules so you can learn these skills and start applying them. Okay. And if, as you can see, you can jump around. This is not one of them type of courses where you have to go in order. And again, get all that information overload and don't know what the hell to do with. You can take a little bit and leave what you know what I'm saying, and leave what you ain't messing with right now. You know, go back to it, come back over again. This is something that you're going to find yourself if you want to see success with Digital Wealth Academy. This is not something that you're going to buy the course today, go through the information just a little bit. It's cute. Hey y'all, I just got DWA. Y'all want to buy it? No, you're going to be showing up every day. And again, they're teaching you how to show up online, what to say, what to talk about, how to appear to your target audience and everything like that. But I think a lot of people get overwhelmed when they hear those type of words and things like that. And they be like, girl, okay, target audience niche. What? Like, what is that? It's not that deep, baby. So, okay, they talk about like your foundation. And again, great module to go through. Once again, video instruction. Of like the key factors, like I was talking about earlier, having a why. It's got to be more about making money, y'all, because the moment that you do this after 3 days and you don't make no money, you gonna give up real fast. Nah, you doing this because I know this is gonna work. I went through all those testimonies and I see people winning every single day. If it can happen for them, it can happen for me. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of my husband working 2 full-time jobs. I'm tired of him got me over here raising these kids by my motherfucking self. That was me. That was my why. So I was like, this gotta work. I ain't stopping until it works. I've seen that it's been proven and it's been done. It's gotta work. So it's gonna work. Okay. They also again tell you how to reach your target audience, y'all. And again, this is what I find in common. Hey, Robin, welcome in, sis. This is what I find that is like that commonality for a lot of people. You know, when they get started, again, they hear these type of words and they freak out. Oh my God, my niche and this and that. No, what is your personal brand? Who do you want to talk to? Who do you feel comfortable talking to? If you was on a FaceTime call with somebody today, who describe that person? Okay, that's your audience. That's how simple it is, y'all. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. And then one thing that I really do enjoy about this foundation module is they do include a checklist. Again, it's one thing to try to learn all this information, right? You be hyped, you be excited, but it's a lot to remember. So they give you a checklist, and it's again the way that they break it down. Like, hey, you got your why together. So why we getting on here every single day on live when ain't nobody in our live, when ain't nobody watching, when ain't nobody liking, when ain't nobody sharing, when ain't nobody downloading? Why are we continue to get on here? Okay. Have you actually defined your niche? Or again, I like to say your personal brand. Have you defined it? Again, don't overthink it. If you overthinking it or feeling like you got to put on this facade, you ain't gonna get nowhere. I'm telling you that now, okay? So, and again, they go over like storytelling, the importance of that, y'all. A lot of people think that they have to get on here and be this fake person, be just, I truly don't understand. And I get it. You know, when back in my beginner YouTube days, y'all, I used to get on there with my little fake YouTube voice. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra. Like, I'm so excited that you're here. No. And I didn't know that that's why I wasn't converting. I didn't know that that's why wasn't nobody subscribing to my goddamn channel, y'all, because they felt that energy. It was fake. It wasn't real. And so again, this is why I love DWA so much, because it's allowed me, I get to show up as me every single day, goofy, crazy, dusty, whatever, right? But I get to help so many women, so many people change their lives and finally believe in themselves, finally feel like they're worthy. That's what I love about it. That's why, again, I can't say it enough and why I'm so passionate about it. But and again, foundation, such an important thing to know and really understand. This is not about just getting, oh, this is how you grow on Instagram and you just jump out there. We need that foundation. You need to know that why. You need to know how to storytell and really resonate and hit people's pain points so they'll be like, okay, I'm fucking with it, right? They have a digital product crash course, and this is everything that you need to be able to scale your business, not just from 0 to 10K, but 0 to 100K months. I know when you hear that, you like, girl, for real? Yes, for real, y'all. And I'm talking about from a product that's already created. I mean, now granted, he shows you how to go in here and like, you know, structure your product as well. But y'all, I made 6 figures from somebody else's shit. I can't say that enough. I made 6 figures from somebody else's shit. I made 6 figures from somebody else's shit, y'all. Insane. Just get on here. You see what I'm doing right now? Y'all see this? This all I do. I'm trying to get back in my content creator bag, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, I didn't bust my ass. Y'all see this? Y'all seen the real? That's what happens when I be trying to take it serious, okay? And again, inside of here, really, really good information. I know a lot of people love to like jump to this module, particularly because it's like, oh, crash course. But DWA is one of them programs. I'm telling y'all, this whole first page of training is definitely worth going through, especially if you're serious and you're trying to make 10K months. You're trying to hit your first 6 figures. It is possible. 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 It's possible. Okay. And it even shows you how to create your own product, how to tell your, your personal story, but make it go viral, make it hit. Again, storytelling, y'all, is huge. And, content in general is just a great way to obviously get visibility on your brand, whether it's you trying to sell DWA or maybe your own offer or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Some people just want to grow genuinely on social media. And again, if that's something that you want to do, DWA is worth the investment because they show you how to grow on social media. And you know what happens when you start growing? Brands start reaching out to that ass and you can get brand deals. And that's another stream of income that you can create for yourself. So again, this digital marketing space, AI, content creation is probably I think the fastest and most fun. Because baby, going to a 9-to-5, it ain't fun. Some of y'all probably got a 9-to-5 y'all like or whatever like that. But for the most part, it's not. Baby, can I please have next week off? You fighting with somebody trying to get the holiday off? No, y'all, this program is helping people walk away from their 9-to-5s, helping people be able to afford their wedding, helping people afford buying their car, paying for their car cash, helping people finally get themselves on track and doing the things. Because, it's a struggle, that everyday struggle of you working a 9-to-5. I'm working just to pay bills. I'm working just to get by. You know what I'm saying? So again, when you shift your mindset and you start thinking differently and you start feeling that you are worthy because you are, it's not too good to be true, baby. It's really some ways out here that you can learn and be disciplined and apply that shit, and it can change your life. And it's crazy when you're going through it in the moment. And I always go back to this. I definitely was going through it in the moment. Like I tell people all the time, girl, I was going through a whole tax case, okay? A whole tax case from the IRS child. But, it truly felt like, even though those long nights that I was up and I was in DWA and I was like, man, I'm going to take this serious. I don't understand it right now, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch this module again. It was all worth it. 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 You know what I mean? Nothing in life that's worth having is going to be easy. Because if that was the case, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be doing this. They always say, it's real easy to be mediocre. But to be in that 1%, to be different, to, to think differently, to do that, that uncommon thing amongst the people that you around or used to being around, it requires work, but it's worth it. And if you're someone who's willing to put in the work in, you're going to reap the benefits. That's just what it's almost inevitable, and that's the thing that I love about it. They talk about a little bit more into like DWA as far as the affiliate program. So this is 85% commission. So every time you sell it, you do earn $422. And like I said, that's why easily you can make anywhere from like $400 to as a beginner, $844 a day ain't bad, y'all. Ain't bad, okay? From literally getting on here, talking about a program, learning this program, and literally while you're learning, you can be earning. While you on a payment plan for DW, because that's what I did, girl. You can be, hold on, sorry. You can, get your first sale, whatever like that. And I just opted to pay. I ain't had to pay this shit off then. But I was like, you know what? I know the money about to keep coming in anyway. So when I was on my little Klarna payment plan, baby, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just pay it off because I know another sale going to come in. Surely did. The next day, got another sale. And again, just so much information I've been able to take away. But they show you how to get like your affiliate link, how to set this up online. So again, in order to sell digital products, you're going to need a storefront. So they do give you different storefronts that they recommend, like Beacons. That was one of the stores that I got started with. I use Stand Store now. And they have free options. Some of them are paid options, but they explain all of that in there. So you're not lost trying to figure out, okay, I got the digital product, but where the hell am I going to sell this shit? And how do I even upload it to sell it? They talk about that in all of those modules. They do go over pre-launching. Like I was sharing with y'all earlier in the live when I was trying to launch my own products. I had no idea what pre-launching was. I didn't know that you're supposed to build curiosity online prior to actually even launching things, leaving breadcrumbs and things like that, and building up that anticipation of what the hell is she talking about? What's she about to be dropping August 1st? But they talk about that in there. Really, really good information and can really help you position your offer. Again, whether it's DWA, maybe you selling hair, I don't know, whatever. When you learn how to pre-launch things, it really can change the game for you. And it can really, really, really help scale and surprise you with a lot of sales. Okay, because again, building up that curiosity is everything. Okay, like I said, all of those are different like store options that you use. They even show you how to build a funnel from scratch if that is something that you're interested in. And again, y'all, another great way to make another stream of income with DWA is all of these modules. People want to learn this information. Okay, I'm not saying to go in here and literally copy word for word, but what I'm saying is you can go in here because once you learn these skills, nobody can take that away from you. And if you, I tell my students all the time, like if it's been 30 days, 60 days, and you've been really giving it your all, and you haven't seen a sale with DWA, all right, let's double down on YouTube. Let's start taking these modules and breaking them down and making a YouTube video, because somebody wants this information and it's going to be helpful. And by you showing up consistently with, educational content, informational content, it's a high RPM on YouTube, and you can make a lot of money that way and get monetized and start seeing revenue. So again, your earning potential, I'm serious, it really is uncapped. They do go over email marketing. Again, great skill that you need when scaling a business. Makes a huge difference, and it helps really kind of stay in you in tap with your audience. They talk about how to build trust with your audience, huge thing. And again, when people hear these type of words and this terminology, they freak out because they be like, girl, building trust, what the hell, how do I do that? Girl, building trust is something as simple as me showing up every day at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I usually try to either show up at between 12 and 1 or 5 and 6. You know what I mean? But my audience knows that. They know that I'm going to be on it. That's a form of building trust. So again, don't be overthinking it when you hear this terminology, because that's what's been taking you, like talking you out of starting. And it's not that deep, girl. I promise you it's not that deep. And that's why I created my program NPM, because I was like, let's get rid of all the little professional lingo and let's just have a conversation, sis. Okay. They have this content vault to help you promote DWA. So you're going to be like in your stories. This is a part of like the promotion. You want to share information, because typically who you're going to be promoting DWA to, if you're trying to get a sale, are people that maybe have never heard of digital marketing. Okay. So they have these done for you flyers that you can post in your story. That's informational, what DWA is, what the affiliate program is, how much you're going to get a sale. Hey, if you sell 10 of these in a month, you know what I'm saying, this is how much you can make, and just really putting the math on paper so people can see it, sharing some of the testimonies, things like that, sharing misconceptions of what people think digital marketing is. How people be thinking it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, it's too good to be true, all that type of shit. Yeah, they do all that in there. Right, I forgot my damn computer my phone about to die in it. Sorry. Also, hold on, y'all, let me plug on my phone, because it will mess around and die. Girl, I was at 1% out here risking my life. Also, hold on. They do have this ultimate branding guide, and here is where you can find like all things DWA, so like your logo and things like that. But they also teach you how to create like a tagline, and again, make you essentially rememberable when it comes to, again, that personal brand online, because that's key. That's key, and that's motherfucking tea. Okay. Also, you're gonna learn about attraction marketing. Let's create content and let's market in a way where it's gonna bring people in. It's gonna attract people in to, again, build that trust and to make them want to like me, which in turn is gonna make them want to buy from me. Okay. So again, they talk about that in there. How to sell in your stories, how to sell in your DM, faceless marketing. So if you are someone that wants to go the faceless route, they do have this module in here, very, very detailed, and they also have a great way for you to create faceless content via AI. And AI is taking over. You don't want to get left behind. But again, if you are someone that wants to go that route, you definitely can do that. And they show you step by step how to create reels, carousel stories. How would you direct or DM people, again, being faceless, like using voice notes, the importance of that, things like that. You'll learn in there. They also talk about, girl, where was I at? Shit. My bad. I know, babe. They have these done for you reels. I always tell people, girl, you can skip over that. You don't need to go through that. I'm just be honest with you, okay? If you need some content, girl, let me know. I'll send you some, okay? They have for guys. If you are a guy, they have men's digital marketing. They have men's branding inside of DWA. Hey, girl. They have, like I was saying before, if you want to just grow on Instagram so you can start appealing to brands and getting brand deals and getting paid that way, you can learn how to grow on Instagram. Tori was just in the live, and she was just saying like she's been using some of the skills inside of this module that's helping her get more views than she normally was. So again, it's great. DWA is just great for that reason and that reason alone, because typically a lot of people that are on social media, they want to grow. So it's worth it just for that reason. They have this digital product guide that shows you how to create your own digital products via Canva, baby. And Canva is where it's at. It's really easy to use. But if you do not know how to use Canva, it's cool, because the WA got you. They have a module on the back page where you can learn all things Canva and Canva essentials that are like a must that you want to know. Okay. They also show you how to create a step and from step by step, the formula of creating viral content, highly engaging content, because obviously the more eyes, the more visibility that you got on your brand, your page, the more people gonna fuck with you. Okay. Everything is real. They talk about content creation as a whole, CapCut editing, really basic training. So again, I know a lot of people are always like, girl, I don't know about CapCut or whatever like that. Girl, you can edit in CapCut, you can edit in Canva. Okay. Those are two easy platforms that you can use. And they free. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to go the free route, if you want to use the paid versions, I think it's definitely worth it. But again, y'all, you can start a business literally just investing in DWA, $44. You don't necessarily have to invest in like Canva, paying for the pro version or CapCut just yet. Get your feet wet. Start learning the skills, start learning the information. And then when you start, and that's why I always tell people like, hey, when it comes to having your storefront, girl, go with Beacons. It's a free option. Okay. Go that route, do it like that, and then when those sales start coming in, then upgrade and do all that. People be trying to, oh girl, I'm about to hype myself up. I'm about to go here and buy this new camera. I'm about to download and get CapCut, the pro version. I'm gonna get Canva. You get all this shit and then don't do nothing with it. So again, take baby steps, because those baby steps can really lead you and help you create that momentum that you need to start seeing something. Okay, I was guilty of it too, girl. I used to do the same shit too, baby. I'm buy every tripod and this and that because that's gonna motivate me to make me feel like I'm a real content creator. No. Start with what you have, use it that way, and learn, y'all. I can't say it enough. They have photography if you want to learn that. And again, teaching these things, somebody would happily want to learn photography skills on YouTube, y'all. You can make a video on that. So again, go through the modules and take the information, what you're learning, and come up with something. Girl, take it and type it in ChatGPT. Hey, can you script me a video for YouTube that's going to help me go viral to appeal to whatever? That's how easy and simple this is. They just recently launched this on Tuesday for people that have been wanting to learn AI and creating your faceless twin. They got a girl in here, Katie, who created a whole like community and course where she's teaching people, and she's really changing the game. Sis made like 300K, I think, in a couple of months with strictly all being faceless. So if you want to learn AI, DWA now has these modules in here included. And it really is, if that's your thing, I have my thoughts about AI, y'all. That's just my opinion. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna get on here and lie to you, okay? But they show you and they train you how to use the different like generators and things like that to create your AI twin. And it really is like a lot like, again, the process of making money online, I feel like is getting easier and easier and easier. So here it is now. You ain't even got to create your own goddamn content, okay? You can take a couple pictures of yourself, do a little side view, angle view, whatever like that. Boom, and create you a little AI twin, put her in Mexico, put her on the beach or whatever, and boom, you got some content. So again, it's all about just getting in here and learning, okay? The information is there at your hands for you to go in here and learn and apply it. So if that's what you want to do, you can do that in here. The first module is just kind of like walking you through how to navigate. Sorry, y'all, my bad. Hi, baby, what's up? You said what? You said your daddy did what? My bad, y'all. You know, my mama too. And then they also just walk you through actually how to like process it and creating the avatar and everything like that. So again, it's worth going through. I haven't finished going through them yet because again, I have my thoughts, but that's just me. Like I mentioned before, they do have these Canva essentials. So everything that you need to know that really can like take your brand to the next level with Canva. Y'all know carousels are really a huge thing right now on TikTok and on Instagram. So Canva would be a great way for you to create them and plug and play, y'all. And like, again, stop thinking that you got to be a graphic designer or all that. Bro, just get in here and learn this information. And again, do you know how many people want to learn Canva? Do you know how many people want to learn Canva? Do you know how many people want that are not even necessarily in the digital marketing space? I had people at my job that was like, yeah, I really want to start learning, Canva so I can start putting on things like that at work. Boom. Take the information outside of that module, girl. Create your little ebook, a little video, post that bad boy on YouTube. Streaming income, okay? Because that video is going to do, I'm telling you, it's going to do well because people want to learn this information, okay? When you learn how to serve, baby, you will make so much money online, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. You're going to learn how to automate your business. Yes, baby. I know, I'm about to get off here right now, okay? Give me 5 more minutes. You're going to learn how to build momentum just online and doing this, okay? We all experience burnout. We all experience, like, damn, okay, it's not giving what I thought it was going to give. And also just keeping people coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to, sell somebody a one-stop shop. That's why I always get on here talking about DWA. But at the same time, I want to have that trust with my audience where they trust me. So anything that I offer, they feel like, you know what, I need this because I know Sierra always delivers and things like that. So they talk about that in there. You're also going to know how to legally protect your business, learn more about affiliate marketing. They have everything TikTok. So if you want to get into like the creator program, you want to do the affiliate program, because you know they are two separate things. You're going to learn that in there, how to convert on live and make money that way. So that's another stream of income. Robin, she was just in the live, but she did a really good job talking about like violations, do's and don'ts on TikTok. And just things that you just, girl, every time I be thinking about it, I just be like, girl, you can't have your kid, you ain't supposed to have your kids. It's a lot, but really, really good information in there, y'all. They have UGC, another stream of income that you can create for yourself outside of Digital Wealth Academy. How to create your own course, again, another stream of income, y'all. All of these streams of income. So it's like, baby, either way, you're going to take something away, okay? Whether it's reselling it, creating another stream of income. You can learn about high ticket sales, learning how to leverage both high ticket and low ticket to your advantage, and learning how to market it in that way where those sales are coming in and you making money, you know, in your sleep. And I tell people this all the time. If you do not find a way to make money in your sleep, baby, that ass is going to be clocking in forever. So you better lock in right now, okay? Because again, I tell people I'm not one of those type of creators that's going to tell you, hey, girl, you should quit that motherfucking job today and invest in this. No. I still work my 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 is very chill. And baby, the way that this world is going, I'm glad I'm still on this motherfucker, because baby, are we gonna have health insurance in a minute? Are we? But this is my bread and butter. This is where I make all of my I gotta read. This is where I make literally like all of my money, you know, and again, and it's allowed us to do so many different things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my husband ain't working 2 full-time jobs anymore. I was able to get my dream car. I was able to fix my credit because my credit had been fucked up for so many years. What else? I'm able to pay an extra $500, sometimes more when I can, on my principal. Because, you know, sometimes, girl, we be slacking, you know, because this is what has done for me. You know what I mean? And I've been able to help so many others, again, start their journey in this as well. Lastly, they have drop shipping, ChatGPT, health and wellness. They even got little workout plans in here, girl. Because one thing about it, I always say, when you start getting this money, baby, you're going to be on vacation. You're going to be out and about. So you want to look good. But you want to, you know, have that mindset right, have that body looking good, eating well, thinking better. Because this is a whole lifestyle change, okay? And I love that they included that in there. You can also learn how to monetize on Pinterest, YouTube, Amazon, and get approved for that Amazon affiliate program if that's something that you're interested in. Print on demand, how to monetize network marketing, girl, which is insane. How to blend 2 businesses. If you want to become an influencer, girl, they got you. I know some of y'all been wanting. It's cool. It's fine. I mean, YouTube has always been that girl. Okay, if you want to become an influencer, girl, do it. If that's what you want to do it. Fuck it. Okay. But I'm just saying, do you have to? Nah, not at all. Not at all. You're gonna learn how to sell on Facebook and leverage in Facebook groups. Game changer. Okay, baby. You start leaving some genuine comments. You will be surprised. You will be surprised, y'all. And then also, did they upgrade this one yet? Now they know they wrong for that. Gonna change the module cover, but then not upgrade it. It pissed me off because I wish they would put dude back in there. And then also, y'all, they do have some PLRs included in here that you can resell for 100% profit. So again, another stream of income. I can't say it enough. Another stream of income. And then, like I mentioned on the first page, they do have the men's in marketing and men's in branding. So guys, all of this training in here is for you. You're not left out or whatever like that. I have a few guys that have recently, a lot more guys, I feel like lately, that have been getting DWA from me. It is very possible for you. There are guys in here that are winning too. There are guys that have become millionaires outside of this program too, and 6-figure earners and making 10K months and things like that. So y'all can do this too. Whether you're young or old, I tell people all the time, I have mentored and coached people and seen successful people from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67 years old. So I know that it's possible. So you just got to, again, be willing to be disciplined and learn the information. And before I get off of here, like I was mentioning to my mamas, if you are someone who, I was about to turn the camera around, but let me just finish. If you are someone that, y'all, and I've been uploading stuff in here, so y'all got to excuse me. It's kind of half-assed, but like I mentioned, all of those skills that I've taken from Digital Wealth Academy. And once I figured out that I was like, you know, when I hit my 6 figures, it really was kind of like a wake up call. Like I was grateful. Don't get me wrong. Because again, here I am and made all this money and I'm selling somebody else's program. But it really like shifted in me, because here I was in the beginning. Oh, I just want to make $1,000 extra a month. If I could just accomplish that, I'm happy. I'm grateful. But to do that and exceed that in such a short period of time, having fun doing it, it really shifted something in me. It was like, you know what? I need to create my own program. If I can make all this money selling somebody else's shit, I'm a dope ass person. I'm cool. I love helping people and talking to people, and I've helped people make money. I'm gonna put what I know inside of a program. So I created my program with the skills that I gained from DWA, and it's called the Mompreneur Method. And it's strictly for moms that are on the go, the moms that don't have time to be glued to their computer screens, the moms that are just like, man, I've been wanting to invest, but I'm scared and I don't know what to do. My program right now is on sale for just $77, and it's 100% resellable. So it's not affiliate. When you get inside of here, baby, it's yours, okay? And you can sell it for 100% profit. But the training is really structured for a mom's lifestyle. Again, I'm big on not saying that like we as mamas is better than everybody else, but like, wait, we did bring life into this world. Let's be honest, okay? And sis, this is the thing that I really be having to break down and explain to people. Baby, you ain't know how to raise them kids. You ain't had a manual to raise them kids, but guess what? You figured it out. And it's the same thing with your business, y'all. And I personally believe in monetizing my everyday life, those everyday moments. Me doing the laundry, me, you know what I'm saying? I was in my daughter's room trying to clean up, things like that. You can monetize that and just share information and let people know, like, hey, if you take the time to learn these high income skills while you folding laundry, while you loading the dishwasher, baby, you can have deposits coming through. And that's just being straight up. So I wanted to create something that was easy to digest for a mom, like I mentioned earlier, for moms that are on the go. Yeah, I know school just went back in session for some people. My sports mamas that's always on the go, and it's like, girl, when the hell am I gonna have time to just sit at a computer and try to learn some stuff? Like, I want to, that's great, but I don't have the time to. I created this podcast style training where you're learning the same high income skills. You're going to learn mindset, sales psychology, branding, marketing, how to create your own digital product, and how to monetize yourself online. And like I said, the training is strictly, I'm talking to you, mama. And if this is the first time you're seeing me, y'all, I'm a cusser, but I also love Jesus, and I talk about him a lot, and he is a huge part of my strategy and the reason why I show up and the reason why I do what I do. And so I knew the importance of that and why that had to be included in this training. So everything that you see, like I said, is very structured for a mom. And again, I have mindset. So even things like talking about mom guilt and how that can play into your business and how you think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm working on some stuff. We got some updates coming. I didn't know. I didn't mean to be on that. But how mindset is 80% of everything. Again, information that you need, sis, in order for you to take off in your journey. Girl, look, y'all, I forgot about YouTube. I, y'all, the screen was black the whole goddamn time. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I do this all the time. This is why I don't need to be on two platforms at once. My bad, y'all. I can't see anything. My screen is black. No, we can't see anything. Child, y'all been on here for a minute saying it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all still can't see. Y'all, let me hurry up, get off here. My man looking at me. Y'all still can't see. I'm so sorry, Terry and Jessica. Thank y'all for sticking with me and rock with me. My bad. Here, maybe I'm gonna try to share and stop again. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Work with me. I hate that it fucking does that. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off of here, but my apologies. But y'all feel free to check out my other lives on my YouTube because I get on here and do the same goddamn thing every day. But yeah, y'all. So this is my program, and again, I teach you everything: sales psychology, branding, marketing, digital marketing foundation. I talk about live stream and how you can make money that way. I even give you plug and play templates to use. So as far as like you creating your content, how to use ChatGPT and make it your personal assistant. And I also include some PLRs in here that you can resell for 100% profit. So whether it's credit, digital marketing, UGC, faceless PLRs, baby, content, you can take these done for you ebooks and guides and sell them for 100% profit and make some money for them, whether they're low ticket or high ticket, or you bundle them together, or hell, take this whole vault, girl, it's yours when you get inside of NPM and sell it for 100% profit. But what I'm doing is because this program is still fairly new, I launched on Mother's Day. I am deciding to have, y'all still can't see it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Baby, it's my hip that's hurting over here, that's throbbing. I gotta get my ass up. Let me turn the screen around so I can get off of here. My bad. Let me just say this. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for rocking with me, baby. Ghetto, real ghetto. But y'all see, I'm not perfect. I ain't got my shit together or whatever like that. Child. But it was the whole time, Jessica. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Y'all ain't even seen none of DWA. Y'all didn't seen it before. It don't matter. Hell, all y'all got DWA anyway. But anyways, again, check out my lives if y'all need to or whatever like that. You did so, I know, but girl, I was showing DWA for like an hour. But anyways, so as you can see, my program that I created again from all those skills that I acquired from DWA, I am having a free webinar, y'all. Free 99, sis. Free 99. Okay, it ain't gonna cost you no money. All you gotta do is just pull up via virtual, okay, and start learning this information and learn how you can monetize again that motherhood journey, your everyday life, and start creating passive income for yourself. Like I said, I ain't telling you to quit your job. I ain't gonna never tell nobody to do that, baby, because it ain't never enough for me. I want multiple streams of income, including this 9 to 5, if they ain't stressing me out, right? But I'm going to be walking you through how, what you're going to get inside of the program. And I even, like I said, have some extra little bonuses. You just got to, but again, you just got to pull up. So it's Thursday, January. Thursday, July 31st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to attend the webinar, feel free to DM me. You can DM me on Instagram webinar and you'll get a link, or you can click the link up wherever you find the link at, okay? I can now. I saw it. Thank you, Jessica. girl. I gotta start. I be trying to always remember to toggle back, girl, but I be forgetting. It's a lot going on in the background right here. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all look into passive income. There are so many different ways. You can go on YouTube and look it up. It will take you probably forever in a day to try to put the information together and compile it together and do something with it. That's why I'm an advocate for done for you digital products, because it's literally you're working smarter and not harder, and it can change the game from you. And you can make a doctor's salary from selling somebody else's shit. So if you don't wake up and invest in yourself today, and again, the fact that you can get started with payment plans, you have no excuse. You have no motherfucking excuse. And I know everybody and their mama gonna tell you, girl, just open up a Canva and create you a little $27 products and sell it 100 times and you'll have all this money or whatever like that. You can do that too. I tried that, but you need the marketing. You need the sales psychology in order to see success, in order to convert with people. People have to like you. You have to know how to share your personal story or whatever. Again, not get on here lying. Let's not confuse that with lying, but getting on here and sharing your personal story and being yourself and being authentically you, because that is what is going to make people gonna like you and want to buy from you. But all right, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Every social media, my name is Sierra Johnna, Cierra Johnnna. If you have a question, feel free to reach out. I do offer free 15-minute calls, because again, I'm not one of the type of people like, oh, bitch, just buy it and figure it out. Like, no, I want you to really have success with this. I want you to take it serious. And I want to know that, is this something that you can realistically do right now? So again, that's why I offer free 15-minute calls. If you're interested in that, let me know, send me a message, and I'll be happy to give you a little code so you can book a call with me. But all right, y'all, I got to get up out of here, but I will see y'all on the next live. Okay. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. If I don't see you, because I'll be disappearing. Well, you know what? Y'all gonna see me tomorrow, because every Friday I do a Q&A on my Instagram. So if you have questions or whatever like that, girl, don't be scared. Educate yourself, okay? So you can get out of living paycheck to paycheck, and so you can get out of not having enough, because it will change. I'm telling you, it can change your life. It changed my life, and so many people, and so many Black people too, okay? It's changing Black people's lives too, okay? I love everybody, but it's changing us too, okay? So stop thinking that it can't happen for you. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all on the next one. Bye. Jessica, thank you so much. I know for a hot minute, but it's okay. The audio was golden. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And you killing it, sis. Every time I get on Instagram, I see you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. Keep doing what you're doing, sis. Keep doing what you're doing. And you running 2 pages. That's what I said. You be doing it. You be doing it. You be doing it. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, sis, for letting me know. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.